WWE signs a streaming deal with Disney. Plus, an injured SmackDown star is cleared to return, and a top AEW star's comeback is up in the air. It's all in the wrestling news right now. We have fooled around with the concept many times of Disney coming in with their Mickey Mouse ears and swooping in and picking up WWE. It hasn't happened yet, but this is an interesting one that suggests it might.
It is. I mean, this could be a first step, essentially. This is the first time that they've done something like this. Disney and WWE have come to an agreement to stream the WWE network. It's got to be said, this is in Indonesia as part of the Disney Plus Hotstar service, and it's starting this Saturday with the Royal Rumble. And then all WWE live events will be made available in both English and Bahasa Indonesia languages, I hope I've pronounced that correctly, with a standard Disney Plus Hotstar subscription. So this might not sound like a big deal, but essentially this has sort of potentially opened the door for something. There's obviously lots and lots of rumours about WWE preparing to sell. Nick Khan has previously said that they're willing to discuss the matter. They're open to discussions on this sort of stuff. And WWE is a multi-billion-dollar huge bit of intellectual property. Disney quite like acquiring those.
Ooh, they're a big fan of that. And Disney have got this thing at the moment where they're hoping by the end, I think 2024, to be on 300 million worldwide viewers. Indonesia accounts for 40 million of those subscribers. And Deadline, interestingly, in this article, have said this is the bit that I think potentially suggests this is just the beginning here. Because in the article, Deadline, according to Deadline, the companies WWE and Disney are understood to have also held preliminary discussions for other territories. So other places possibly adding the WWE Network to the Disney Plus package. Now, I know over here in the United Kingdom, WWE Network is unsullied by being on a Peacock or a Pigeon or whatever.
For now.
And I think it's a matter of time until that happens, until it gets absorbed. We thought that with Peacock launching over here, I don't know whether you spotted it on yours, but on my PS4, the Peacock stream thing is downloaded automatically.
Oh, really?
So Peacock just appeared and they went...
Oh, I've seen that on Amazon Fire Stick. I watch my telly on that, and yeah, it's on the homepage now. I don't know if it auto-downloaded, but they're certainly paying for it to be featured
album,
heavily.
It just automatically
on the
appeared.
iPod. Great album.
Great.
So, I don't know. We'll see where this leads. It's got to be mentioned as well that Peacock aren't doing especially well right now. They did their quarterly finances this week, and they had lost billions. And obviously there's a fair few years left on that contract for now, so don't expect this to happen overnight or anything. But we'll see if this has opened the door. May well have done.
We'll keep an eye on this one. To be honest, I wonder whether the release of Encanto has anything to do with
I hate
this.
it. Is that the Bruno No?
This is probably why Vince McMahon said there's a song called We Don't Talk About Bruno, No. I like these guys. Anyway, Encanto's a great film. Shut up. I'm percolating that.
That was very quick. No, you've been playing that.
Walked in this morning, went, that's what we're doing. Got to just line it up.
What a pro.
Thanks very much. Over to SmackDown. Shinsuke Nakamura getting back into the ring. He announced on Instagram that he is cleared to fight. He's had an injury to his wrist, that meant he hasn't been able to compete since December, which was, I was just like, why is Shinsuke not doing anything as the Intercontinental Champion? Oh, he's injured, that's probably why.
It's like the old days of him being the Intercontinental Champion,
no,
isn't it?
That's it. Isn't it worrying, though, that we've just gone, why are they using him? Not thinking, oh, he might be injured. We're just used to him not being used.
Yeah, that original IC title reign, it was something bonkers. Like, I think he had like one televised defense or something like that, and maybe a couple of pre-shows on pay-per-views. I can't remember the specifics, but it was bat poo. It really was.
There was a backstage skit last week, and there was Jeff Jarrett and Rick Boogs yucking it up with Shinsuke Nakamura behind them. I'm like, one of these things is not like the other. This is very weird, very strange times. But
he's the that's not because he's the rock star in my best Michael Cole. It's the rock star Shinsuke Nakamura. It sure is.
They can't call him the Rock. It might confuse people. We're simple-minded wrestling fans, which means that whilst he's clear to compete from tonight for SmackDown, so he may be in action tonight in Kansas City. I know he's there for SmackDown tonight. Ready for the Rumble?
Yeah,
There's some free spots in the Rumble.
for sure. I'd love to see him in there. Remember that Rumble win?
Yeah, that felt so good.
And then he went on to have the very underwhelming feud with AJ Styles that should have been 10 times better. It was just all right, wasn't it?
It was just very all right, and I don't know what happened there.
No, nor do I. It's very confusing. The only thing I can assume is because if they were told just go out there, you got half an hour, just do what you fancy, it would have been amazing. I feel like producers were told to pass on. Hey, don't go too hard. We got real stars on the show. They're not from Japan and Impact.
We've got real talent, kid. Talking of Impact, coming up next month, they have their latest pay-per-view, No Surrender. I've been enjoying the Honor No More stuff, the Ring of Honor invasion that they've been running, and it's set to come to a head, I think, a little bit too soon myself. I thought we could drag this out for a little longer, but be that as it may, they maybe do. So there's going to be a 10-man tag, as announced last night on Impact. Honor No More versus Stars of Impact, and if the Impact stars win, then Honor No More are gone. If Honor No More win, they can stay on the roster. So, why is that funny?
It's just the invasion, isn't it? It's winner take all.
They're doing the winner take all.
Who's going to betray who?
Around this, just before the inaugural brawl.
Yeah, right. I love it.
So there's a graphic for this match which features PCO, Mike Bennett, Matt Taven, Vincent, and Maria Kanellis. An announcement.
Virgil Vincent.
Sadly not. If only.
I loved his Ring of Honor work.
Oh,
work rate.
But he popped up in GCW. He popped up during the Joey Janela Matt Cardona match.
Oh, of course he did. Of course he did.
What a time to be alive. Give him his money for his meatballs and stuff. Josh Alexander, Eddie Edwards, Chris Sabin, Rhino, and Rich Swann are going to be competing for Impact Wrestling as it's
nice little.
Do you think there'll be a little turn there?
Maybe. I think it's too much if they do that as well. There could be. I don't know.
Also confirmed for No Surrender, Tasha Steelz facing Mickie James for the Knockouts Championship. She won the Women's Ultimate X match the other week. And the Impact World title, Big Beefy Boys, Moose and W. Morrissey. The conversation about Moose being in the Rumble went quiet very quick.
Yeah? What are you reading into that? How do you think it's going to happen?
I just wanted to remind people. I wanted to start. Okay. I wanted the algorithm to be turning again for potentially Moose rocking up in the Rumble.
If they've got both their world champions in the Rumble, that'd be pretty cool. Let them have the belts if they come out.
Let Moose get thrown out by Reginald.
Big match for W. Morrissey, that one. Big match.
Yeah. Oh, God,
Good luck to him.
He's a good lad.
Yeah, he is.
He's a really, really good lad. A top AEW stars return up in the air, final. What are we talking about, Adam?
We're talking about, up until recently at least, the biggest AEW star, Kenny Omega. Dave Meltzer saying on Wrestling Observer Radio that the original plan was for Kenny to return to AEW in March, but that timetable now up in the air. Also mentioning that Omega battled COVID earlier in January, so hopefully he's fully recovered. And
he was really, what's the medical term? Paggered. At the end of his run. That's the medical terminology.
Well, he was working with injuries and stuff anyway, wasn't he? He was, paggered, as you say.
He was paggered, and I'm glad he's had a break.
Yeah, so am I. I think it's really important, and I actually wish we'd see a bit more of that, because when he returns, it's going to feel more special. Maybe that's going to be in March, maybe that's going to be a little bit later.
I wouldn't mind it being a bit later.
Fine by me, totally. Yeah. It gives other people a chance to shine, and now, I just think it's good to do that, and especially in other companies, you see the big stars working all the time because they're doing live events, non-COVID times, but they're doing live events and stuff, and they need the big names there to do that, and I totally get it. But that's how you get burnt out, and that's how you get injured, because if you're just consistently working all the time, then it's going to happen, isn't it?
Take a break, take some time,
unless you're
recover.
The Miz.
Yeah, the Miz just carries on and carries on. It's worth taking time.
But we're talking about top stars.
Oh,
I love the Miz. Behave.
More controversy, courtesy of the man who made this t-shirt.
Buy the shirt. Made it personally. Cultaholicshop.com. Oh, it's lovely. Payday. Treat yourself. Go
Be a payday playboy or playgirl and get involved at cultaholicshop.com. Purchase yourself an exclusive Cultaholic Blart sock. The business world has the phrase. I think it might be Alex's dad that came up with this. Where's the pain? Where you find something in the world that needs fixing, and for those maybe students who find socks going missing after evenings alone, we've got that sorted.
Absolutely.
Where's the pain? That's sorted.
You can see here that they don't need cleaning because they're already covered in it. So you go nuts. Use it time and time again until it's rock solid. Have yourself some fun.
I'm really excited to have a chat with my mum and dad later, and they go, "How's work?" "Brilliant. We're selling wank socks."
Right.
I'm 38
Rumble.
on Monday.
Rumble weekend.
Yes.
Loads of stuff coming. Stream, live review show, what happened at WTF. It's all happening. Keep your eyes on the channel. Buy the merch.
Keep your eyes on
fun.
the prize.
It's Rumble
Don't
weekend.
stop believing. We're here to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Stay
Let's get ready
safe.
to
Rumble. Get ready. Get steady. And look at all the videos around us now.
Yeah. Plug everything.
Is there a
Plug
merch
everything.
link round here?
Yeah, they're down in the description. They're
These.
Patreon.
Look at these,
all
eh?
this stuff.
Look at the videos you were watching earlier.
Jesus
You
Christ.
dirty.
Oh, we spoil you.
Stay safe. Love you.
Get
Bye.
the
Here's your little wank sign at the end.
Is that the outro? All right, see ya.
That's the outro. Oh, is this still the outro?
I don't know.
This might still be the outro.
Maybe.
I mean, the news is finised.
Do you want to just have rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, go on then.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
See you later. Let's go. We're taking the piss. Bye.
Or is this still the outro?
No! Bye. Lovely.
Is this still the outro? This might still be the outro, just in
Buy the shirt. Buy the shirt. Go on. Buy the shirt.
Buy the shirt. Go and toilet now.
Cut there. Cut after the toilet.
Keep that in.
Thomas!
Keep that in as well.
Smash my Barrymore.
Oh no!